Every once in a while, a single post from a celebrity can throw fans into a frenzy, sparking questions, debates, and endless speculation. That's exactly what happened when NLE Choppa took to Instagram with a picture that seemed innocent at first, but carried a much bigger story beneath the surface. The 22-year-old rapper, born Bryson Potts, shared a heartfelt photo of himself holding a young boy accompanied by just 4 words: "God is the greatest." Simple enough. But what came next had fans asking, did Choppa just quietly reveal the arrival of his third child? This question immediately exploded across social media, with some congratulating him, others confused, and many diving deep to find out what's really going on. And that's where the mystery begins. Section 1. The Instagram reveal. It all started with a single post. On a Friday afternoon, Choppa uploaded a picture to his Instagram feed. In it, he's holding a young boy in his arms. The boy's identity wasn't explained, and there was no context beyond the caption, "God is the greatest." Fans were quick to notice another piece of the puzzle, his Instagram story. In a follow-up photo, Choppa added text over the child's picture, "Icon Chrome Potts." For many, this looked like an introduction. Was this his child? The name certainly suggested something deeply personal. Within minutes, fans were flooding the comments with questions. Wait, he has another baby? When did this happen? I thought he only had 2 kids. Is this his son? The speculation was immediate and intense, and it spread beyond Instagram. Twitter, TikTok, and blogs picked up the post, dissecting it for clues. Some even started to wonder if Choppa had been keeping this under wraps for months, while others thought it might have been a symbolic post, not necessarily a birth announcement. But here's the thing, nothing in the caption confirmed anything. That silence left everyone guessing, and in celebrity culture, when answers aren't given, theories multiply. Section 2. NLE Choppa's family background. To really understand why fans were so shocked, you need to know Choppa's history as a father. NLE Choppa is already dad to 2 children. His daughter, Clover, was his firstborn. Fans often see her pop up on his socials. And he's talked openly about how becoming a father changed his perspective on life. For someone who shot to fame as a teenager with aggressive, high-energy rap, fatherhood gave him a softer side that people didn't always expect. Then came his son, Chosen Won Deshaun Potts, born to his ex-girlfriend Marissa Dene. That relationship was turbulent and very public. Chosen's birth introduced new challenges for Choppa, especially as he juggled fame, music, and parenting at such a young age. So when the photo of this new child appeared, the shock wasn't just about the baby, it was about the timeline. Fans were certain they knew all of Choppa's kids. He himself had spoken about them openly. If this was indeed another child, it meant there was a part of his life kept private, away from the cameras. And in an age where celebrities share so much of themselves, a surprise like this doesn't go unnoticed. Section 3. The custody battle with Marissa Dene. The timing of this reveal made things even more complicated. Because while Choppa was posting this adorable picture online, he was also in the middle of a heated custody dispute. Back in July, court records revealed that Choppa had filed a petition seeking primary physical custody of his son, Chosen. For many fans, this seemed like a bold move, a young rapper stepping up to fight for more involvement in his child's life. But the response from Chosen's mother, Marissa Dene, painted a very different picture. In her filings, Marissa alleged that Choppa had not been a consistent parent. She went further, claiming that during their relationship and pregnancy, he had subjected her to emotional and physical abuse. She also accused him of neglect, saying that his actions had led to medical complications for their son that required emergency care. It didn't stop there. On social media, Marissa vented her frustrations, posting on X, formerly Twitter, that Choppa barely sees their son. Her posts were raw and angry, calling out what she described as his lack of involvement. She even claimed that at one point he had chosen fasting at just a year old, insisting the child didn't need to eat 3 times a day. These accusations shocked many of his fans. On one hand, you had a young rapper publicly trying to embrace fatherhood. On the other, you had the mother of his child alleging mistreatment, neglect, and inconsistencies. The court case is ongoing, and the outcome could have a serious impact on his role as a father. So when Choppa posted about this new child, allegedly named Icon Chrome Potts, it collided directly with the custody drama surrounding his other son. That overlap only fueled more speculation. Why introduce a new child to the world when you're still battling over the one everyone already knows about? Section 4. Choppa's silence. One of the most striking parts of this entire situation is Choppa's silence. He hasn't confirmed that Icon Chrome Potts is his son. He hasn't denied it either. In fact, aside from the Instagram posts, he hasn't spoken a word about the situation at all. That silence has created a vacuum, and when celebrities don't fill in the blanks, the public does it for them. Fans have started their own theories. Some believe he's protecting the privacy of his child and the child's mother. Others believe it's a soft announcement, a way of sharing his joy without making a spectacle. And then there are skeptics who think this may not even be his child, but perhaps a relative or symbolic post. Still, the choice of words, naming the child Icon Chrome Potts, feels deeply personal. It's not the kind of phrase you throw around casually. And the fact that Choppa is holding the child so tenderly in the photos suggests a fatherly bond. But until Choppa speaks, the truth remains unconfirmed. Section 5. Fan and media reactions. Reactions to the reveal have been divided. Many fans rush to congratulate him, praising him for embracing fatherhood again at such a young age. Some wrote comments like, "Congrats, King, fatherhood looks good on you," while others sent heart emojis and blessings. But not everyone was so quick to celebrate. Skeptics demanded answers. Whose baby is this? When was this child born? Why didn't we know about this before? The fact that Choppa is just 22 years old and already potentially a father of 3 added another layer to the conversation. Meanwhile, blogs and media outlets picked up the story quickly. Headlines like "NLE Choppa appears to welcome third child" began circulating. But even these reports emphasize the uncertainty, carefully using words like "appears," "seemingly," and "suggests." No one wants to jump the gun without confirmation, but the speculation is too big to ignore. And this is where celebrity culture shines. Fans don't just consume information, they participate in it. They share, debate, argue, and speculate. In many ways, the mystery of this situation has made it even more engaging than a straightforward announcement. Section 6. Bigger picture. Looking at the bigger picture, this moment says a lot about NLE Choppa's life and career. At just 22, he's not only navigating fame, but also fatherhood, relationships, and legal battles, all in the public eye. His music often portrays him as energetic, confident, and sometimes spiritual. But his personal life reveals the challenges of being young, famous, and a parent. Balancing all of that isn't easy, and this possible reveal of his third child adds yet another layer. If Icon Chrome Potts is truly his son, it means Choppa is expanding his family even while fighting for custody of another child. That contrast highlights the complexities of his journey as a father. And even if the details remain unclear, the symbolism of the post is undeniable. Choppa wanted the world to see that picture, to read those words, "God is the greatest." Whether it's a direct announcement or a quiet hint, it's a message of gratitude, growth, and perhaps redemption. Conclusion. At the end of the day, NLE Choppa's Instagram post has left us with more questions than answers. Did he just welcome his third child, or was this a symbolic gesture? Who is Icon Chrome Potts, and why did Choppa choose to reveal him now, in the middle of a custody battle? The truth may come out in time, or Choppa may choose to keep this chapter of his life private. But one thing is clear, fans are watching closely, the media is speculating, and the story of NLE Choppa's family life continues to unfold in real time. For now, the mystery remains, leaving us to wonder about the man behind the music, the father navigating love, conflict, and perhaps